I'm 12 years old.
I'm 9 years old.
I'm 11.
11.
I'm 9.
I'm 6 years old.
Imagine you're 7 years old. You're alone in a dark hospital room, and the only light comes from your intravenous machine. No matter how old you are, a hospital can be a seriously frightening place. When you're a kid, it can even be more terrifying. But it doesn't have to be. These kids are laughing and smiling thanks to the gifts and special attention they receive from the Little Smiles organization. An organization that exists solely to lift the spirits of local kids who are confined to hospitals, hospices, or shelters.
Little Smiles is a group of individuals that provide anything that a nurse wants for a child in a hospital. What we try to do is do the little things that a lot of people don't know that the children need in the hospitals. For example, pizza, candy, cookies, anything that makes that child's day a little better, and thus the nurse has a much better environment to work in.
Take those jeans off.
Little Smiles depends very much on the interaction between the children and nurses that care for them. The nurses form the connection and the bond with the children and act as their angels in communicating their needs and wishes to Little Smiles.
Whoa!
The ability to just be a part of these children's lives and to learn what we get from these kids, to give a little bit, is just so special.
There's many emotions that the kids go through when they come here. A lot of them are very frightened. You know, there's a lot of unfamiliar faces that, you know, will enter their room. They're getting IVs. You know, there's just a lot of things that are running through their heads. They don't know who is good from bad.
Whoa!
Little Smiles was started by a girl named Della, and she was one of the children with cancer. She was in pediatric intensive care, and she wanted a movie called Jumanji. At the time, I went out to the nurse's station and said, "Can I get a video of Jumanji?" And the nurse looked at me and said, "There are no videos. The hospital doesn't have a budget for videos." At that time, I turned around, walked out, said to my future wife that this will never happen again. Kids not having entertainment in a hospital.
The success with passing out videos and players evolved into so much more. By coordinating with the nurses, Little Smiles finds out what the kids want or need, and no matter how big or small the request, they do their best to make it happen.
How are you today?
When Little Smiles comes in, I love working on those days because it's just so uplifting.
Cookies?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be joyous. There's going to be junk food. There's going to be toys.
What we try to do is say to a nurse, you're never going to not have something that you want. We're going to make sure that if that kid wants something through you, they're going to have it.
Sometimes it only takes a piece of candy or a special toy to brighten some child's life. Other times, a child may need a computer or something larger that a family who is strapped by medical bills simply can't afford.
Little Smiles, they're really great. They always try to get you the stuff you want.
They gave me some toys at the hospital to make me be more entertained so I wouldn't be bored.
When I'm in the hospital, they always keep me busy.
Little Smiles interacts with every single child. They don't just pass it out. They say hi. They, just spend time with each kid.
Whether it's candy or a toy or a game or taking them out on a boat ride, they're just awesome.
Once you do a junk food run, you're committed forever. There's nothing like seeing these little kids with their smiley faces and just the little bit of happiness that we can give to their lives is something that you just cannot imagine.
What I'm really looking forward to for the Star Ball is really getting to be noticed and walking on the red carpet.
I'm excited to meet new people and learn about different kinds of cancers.
Being able to hang out with all my friends and everything, and meeting everybody from the hospital again.
I get to go in the limousine, I get to walk the red carpet, I get to wear makeup, I get a dress.
To be able to have these little kids go down from the beginning, from getting into the limousines, getting their hair done, their makeup, everything about them, their dresses, the gowns, the tuxes, walking down the red carpet, getting their autographs, is a unique experience for any child.
I'm excited for getting my hair done for the Star Ball.
I like to put the purple dress on and ride in the limo, signing autographs. I can't wait to get into the softball.
Little Smiles even has fun when it raises money. They host an annual golf tournament, poker tournaments, and many other events, such as a Nerf gunfight, where all of the money goes back to provide the kids with gifts or to fulfill special wishes.
When Little Smiles come to the hospital, the kids get excited.
Little Smiles make me laugh and smile.
They make me feel like I'm the biggest person on earth.
Little Smiles is the most heartwarming charity that you can ever do anything for, because it's real hands-on. I mean, you really get to see what the charity's doing. It's not like writing a check. It's like really getting involved and getting involved with real people who have real issues that need help, and being able to do that is just extremely heartwarming.
They provide something that's really invaluable. They provide pieces that seem small, but they're pieces that are so important to the children and make such a difference.
They try to give other kids a great future, and they help them out with their medical problems.
The best gift that I've had lately from Little Smiles was they sent me, my mom, and my dad to the BCS championship, the Gator game. And that was my first Gator game, and for it to be a championship was great.
One of the things people ask me is they say, well, what's it like when you go into the hospital? And one of the things I got to tell you is when you get that request from the nurse and you walk in with the smallest item, say it's a piece of pizza, or say it's a toy that a child wants, and you turn around and you look at that child and you walk back out that door, you realize as you're walking in the parking lot looking up at the hospital with the light on, all right there in that room, that you're getting in your car and you're going home, and that child is staying there. That's tough.
It's a giant task to try to bring joy and fun to a kid with a serious illness facing an extended hospital stay. But every day, the Little Smiles organization takes on that challenge and delivers joy and laughter. The ongoing efforts to give gifts, toys, treats, and other special attention shows that for these kids, laughter is the best medicine, and a little special treatment is just what the doctor ordered.